Right, well, on the line now, we have a regular caller to the show, I believe. Are you there, John?
Well, the thing is, Mark, what I want to talk about today, yes, it is. It is John Ashe.
Right. Hello, John. Hello, John.
Basingstoke.
Hello, John.
Yes, hello. Now, the thing is, Mark, what I want to talk about today, because I always talk about things, don't I, when I phone in, what I want to talk about today is people who sell houses who don't anticipate that they've caused a situation that leads to other people having bad backs and to having numbers 1 and 2 running down their driveway. That's what I want to talk about, those people.
Sorry, running what? Oh, really? Number 1 and... You mean you're talking about 1s and 2s? I'm
talking about, when a toddler might say, please, Daddy, or please, Mummy, I need to do a number 2.
Right.
I mean 1s and 2s in that sense.
Right.
With respect to both those numbers. No, but I don't want to talk about those in particular, but they are sort of ancillary, really. What I want to talk about is the people who sell houses who make decisions about their property that, of course, will no longer be their property soon when they've sold it. That will lead to other people having bad backs and experiencing 1s and 2s on their driveway.
Right, okay, so, let's backtrack a bit, John. Nice to talk to you. Hello.
Hello. Yes, it's nice to speak to you, Mark. I'm sure you understand. It's a very unpleasant situation.
Right, so wait a minute. You've got 1s and 2s, 1sies and 2sies running down the drive, have you? And that's, that's because of some issue with the previous house owner, John, is that right?
Absolutely, and it's not very pleasant. It's ruining what is otherwise a very pleasant day. I mean, it seems like the first day of spring. It's quite sunny here. And in fact, I have a pigeon outside the window pecking at some nuts.
Right.
But...
That's nice.
But...
Yeah.
Well, it is. As soon as I go out the front door, it's not nice for obvious reasons.
Okay, so, right, I bet there's a... Okay, is there a smell?
There is a smell. There's a pain in my back and a smell on the drive.
So, John, are the two connected?
They are connected, and the connection is to be found in the person who previously owned this property, who made decisions that led to these phenomena taking place.
Oh, okay, so, well, let's... what sort of thing are we talking about here, John? Bearing in mind some of our listeners might be eating at this time. It's a funny time to eat, perhaps, but what sort of... what's the issue then with the previous owner? What have they done? Have they done something to your sewage?
No, not directly, indirectly.
Okay.
They laid a cable.
That's not that's not a euphemism, is it?
No, it's not.
Right,
no.
right.
It's black, and it has it's a black sheath, and it has a sort of silvery armour inside it.
Right.
And then it has some live neutral earth cables inside that.
Right. Live neutral. Okay. Yes.
You'd think that when you were laying a cable for outside lighting, etc., and I'll come to the etc. in a minute, that you would put that in a sort of safe place, perhaps on the border of the property, instead of across, what really should be a bit of gravel pathway around the side of the house.
Right. Okay.
So when somebody like me, who is the subsequent owner of the house, uses a mattock to try and clear some earth in order to put some gravel down and make it into a rather nice pathway by the side of the house, such a person finds that the mattock goes through the cable and the electricity no longer reaches its destination.
Sorry, Tom.
And that, of course, includes the outside lights to which I was previously referring,
right?
And that, which I said I would explain, which is the pump, which pumps the dirty water away when our sewage is being sort of locally treated in the garden. You see, because we have a sort of multiple chamber sewage system.
Oh.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't work now, does it? See?
Oh.
So we end up with numbers 1 and 2 on the driveway, plus a bad back.
Oh.
Now think about my back. I beg your pardon?
No, I just said, ooh.
Indeed. Now, the thing about my bad back is that I thought that was sorted this morning.
Yeah.
I did have a bit of a bad back earlier on. I took a bit of ibuprofen. Of course, I was pogo sticking early this morning.
Right.
But, no, but yes, no.
Yeah.
There is no connection. I maintain there is no connection between my pogo sticking and my bad back. I mean, I did it for a little while, and I coincidentally started to suffer from a bad back again, coincidentally.
Does it happen every...
I took a little bit of ibuprofen, and I was fine.
Okay.
I was fine. Then I went outside to do what I thought was an easy job with this pathway, and of course then the mattock goes through the cable, doesn't it? I get instant bounce back again.
John.
So I have this person to thank.
John.
Yeah.
What's a mattock?
Mark.
What's a mattock?
Oh, it's like a little pickaxe.
Okay. Right. So you swung the pickaxe into the path, did you?
I swung. Well, I would. Swing is a little bit dramatic.
Right.
I sort of moved it with intention in the direction of this, mound of earth, really, which should be a pathway.
Right.
And buried within it was this black cable.
Oh.
I mean, how ridiculous can you get? Well, I can't think of more ridiculous things than that, but in the context of this conversation, how ridiculous can you get?
Yes.
You know.
Oh dear, so that happened. Did you get an electric shock?
I didn't, no. No. Unfortunately, all the, of course, the lights are off in the garden at the moment.
Well, there's still
they were before.
There's still electricity running in the cable, surely, even if the lights are off, aren't there?
No, when the lights are off, there's no electricity running into them.
Right.
You see, you're not a man of science, you see, Mark.
Okay. No, I just assumed that there was electricity in the cable, even if you turned the light off. Because how would the light work if you turned it on if there was no electricity within the cable?
Now, you see, once the cable is severed, then there's no electricity going to the light.
Okay.
Or indeed the pump. And
Right.
this is why there are numbers 1 and 2 on my drive, which is not pleasant.
Right.
I have to say. And going back to the fact that you're not a man of science, of course you will remember that I am, because I used to be a quantity there. I've told you that before, haven't I?
Yes. You have mentioned it, John.
Well,
yes.
I'm telling you again.
Right.
Which is why I'm a man of science, and I think you aren't. And of course, no, I'm not insulting you or anything. You're a man of many talents, of course, but not that particular one.
Right.
Which is why you don't appreciate the situation I'm in.
Okay.
Well, perhaps you do. Perhaps you do appreciate the situation I'm in. It's a very painful back, and it's very smelly around here, and I have a bone to pick with the previous owner. I have to say. Not that I will, because he might hit me. He's that sort of man. But never mind.
Yes. Right. So does that mean? Okay. Let's not go into too much detail here, John. But does that mean that the pump that was also connected to as well as the lights with this cable, that doesn't work? So if anybody goes to the loo, the produce, shall we say, ends up on your drive. Produce. Ones and twos. Ones and twos.
Oh, it's right. So you mean as in the product of digestion?
Yes.
Yes, that's essentially what happens. Yes, because you do the business in the lavatory.
Yeah.
And then the ones and twos then pass down the earth pipe.
Yeah.
And they go down the drive, the pipe underneath the drive.
Under the drive, yes.
And they reach, under the drive.
Yeah.
And then they reach the first chamber.
Right.
And then the bacteria that's in there is supposed to spend quite a lot of time, dealing with that, and then it passes the next chamber, and so. There are 3 chambers. And by the time it reaches the 3rd chamber, it's just sort of, dirty water, which can be pumped away. However, in the current situation, such floats to the top, doesn't it? It goes down the drive because there's no pump at the other end, which is a most unfortunate set of circumstances. Now that I have a bad back, I'm not going to be able to deal with it for a little while, and it's all very distressing.
Can you go next door? I mean, go next door to the loo or something? Can you do that? Go knock on the door.
Oh, well, not really. No,
okay.
We're not really on very good terms with her,
Right. Okay.
Bit of a funny old sausage, I have to say.
Right.
Now, she was that person who, reported about this fence that went down.
I remember, John. Yes. Yeah. Regular listeners might recall you had a fence, didn't it? Fence went down in the wind. Is that right?
Did you reported it to the local authority? As an obstacle in the road. As a hazard.
You wouldn't
not helpful to us or anything.
No, you wouldn't want to go around her house and do a number 2, would you?
Well, I can think of places where I would, but it wouldn't be a sort of social visit.
Yes, okay, John. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to call her. Is it possible for you to fix the cable for a start? Can you manage to attach the lives and the neutrals and the earths back together again?
Well, when my back is better, probably.
Right.
Tomorrow, I was a little bit more ibuprofen. Although I might actually ring the changes and use paracetamol.
Okay.
I can venture to do that sort of thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Then when I'm in a better state, I could probably do that. Yes, I've got a little electrical tape. Being a man of science, I have done some wiring in my time, wiring plugs and the like.
Yeah. Have they all worked successfully after you've wired them?
They're very successfully, actually, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, when things are switched on, they're very definitely on, and when I switch them off, they're definitely off.
That's good.
Which is rewarding, isn't it?
Well, it's all you can ask in a plug, really, I guess.
It is. Yes, it is all that you can ask. I don't ask for anything more. So, of course, I'm very satisfied when I do such things. So I will be satisfied when I...
Right.
Well, you see, I won't be really permanently correcting this. I mean, if you can imagine, if I do some sort of join with a junction box or something like that, the rain's going to get into it, etc.
Yes,
isn't it? So
it is.
I'm going to have to fork out some readies, as they say on these sort of colloquial programs on television. I'm going to fork out readies for an electrician to come round. And as you probably know, electricians are very keen on the readies, aren't they? I've noticed.
They do charge a lot. They do say, oh, they go like that. They go.
Absolutely, they do.
It's a bigger job than you told me. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
they can see that we're in distress as well with my back and the numbers 1 and 2 on the driveway.
Well, John, here's
advantage of the situation.
I'm going to say, don't.
He needs this sorting out very quickly. I'll add a pony to that.
No, don't. I would suggest you don't act like you're distressed. I would suggest you're very laissez-faire about the whole thing. You sort of swan in and you say it's fine. If you take a while, we don't really mind about this sort of thing. Take your time, and then they'll go, oh, right. There's no money in this. I'll get it done quick. Yeah, I would.
Bit of psychology. You could be right there, Mark.
Yeah.
However, I think another strategy I might try is that Steve-O, Dan Weatherspoons, who you know that I see most Sundays.
Steve-O.
Steve-O, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the one who he often has some. Well, I don't think they're lifted, but he does pass on some meat pies to me at times,
right?
That I can sell on.
Yeah.
However, yes, he knows an electrician. And then what's his name? Ancroft, or is it Bancroft?
Bancroft.
Something like that.
Ancroft.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember the man's name. Steve-O will remember.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, yes, he's cheap. He's not very good. In fact, he's dangerous. Can I say that? Is it dangerous?
You
but he does get the job done.
Yes, but John.
Outside, it's only well, he hasn't got all his training.
Yeah.
He's reputed to be a bit dangerous inside houses.
Right.
But outside, it wouldn't matter. I mean, the pump would just stop and the lights would go off. But I mean, it might be cheap.
Well,
might be worth the risk. I'm trying. Ancroft. No, not Ancroft.
Well, John, it's up to you, but it strikes me as if he's presumably it's under the ground, isn't it? It's going to dig it up and going to sort it out and cover it with earth. You're going to put your path on, aren't you, John? You're going to put your gravel path on, and then who knows? 6 months down the line, as they say, 6 months down the line, you'll be sitting there. You'll be sitting there, shall we say, at your convenience. The lights will go off, and you'll leave the convenience and go outside and find number 2s down the drive. You wouldn't want that again, would you?
No, true. I wouldn't want that. No, but then on the other hand, I might pay say half what I would do with a fully trained electrician and get away with it for the next 30 years. Cliff.
What?
Cliff. I'm trying to think of the man's name.
Okay.
Montgomery Clift? No, that was a film star. Montgomery Clift.
That was a black and white film star. Yeah.
It's not him.
Right. No. Well,
No, I don't think it was him. No.
He's died anyway. Dead.
Yeah. Well, true, but named after him.
Oh, okay.
Was he named after him? He might have been.
Huh. Okay.
Could be. Yes.
He played a priest, didn't he? Once in a Hitchcock film.
I don't know. What, my friend?
No.
Well, he's not a friend. Actually, I wouldn't call him a friend. He's too dodgy to be a friend. Well, Steve-O's a friend, but not. Montgomery Clift. That's right. No, not the original one.
No,
well, of course he might not have been original. There might have been a whole series of that.
So just to cut to the chase, John. You're thinking of phoning Montgomery Clift to come and rewire your cable so that you don't get 1s and 2s down the drive. Correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Right. Well,
I think I might try that.
Okay.
Steve-O's a good chap. He'd probably cover for me if anything happened.
Have you ever had any issue with Steve-O in terms of problem pies and things?
there have been some close calls, let's put it that way. I have actually, got away with it, sounds a little bit. No. It's been close to the edge, though. Okay. No, it's always been legal. Well, I think so.
Right.
Anyway, nobody's complained, although I have worried times.
Have you not complained? You haven't complained.
Use by dates, hot weather, meat pies, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any reports of serious food poisoning from clients.
Right. Well, okay, John. Well, let us know how you get on with that. Is it a problem at the moment? It's all over the drive, is it?
Yes, it's all over the drive. Yes.
What, ones and twos all over the drive.
All over the drive. In fact, I'm indoors partly because I did think about phoning you from outside. Walk around, but I didn't think I could bear it really.
Yeah. Well, best thing to stay indoors if it's all over the drive.
It absolutely is. I think I might watch Montgomery Clift Western or something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, look, John, thanks for talking to us. Sorry about your ones and twos. Have you got any particular track you'd like to play for us to put so we can perhaps take away some of the worries you've got about the ones and twos?
Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Well, in the digging outside, I was thinking about digging around the garden and preserving the countryside, really.
Right.
Well, they didn't turn out that way.
No,
today,
quite the opposite.
No, but indeed, the opposite. So I was thinking about a song by the Kings called the English Preservation Society or something like that, which I used to dance to as a young man, by the Kings. That would be great.
The Kings?
Kings, yes.
Are you perhaps thinking of the Kinks?
Possibly. I'm not very good on names.
Right.
The English Village Preservation Society. I think they used that in that film with Michael Caine in, when they were stealing the gold. Okay.
No, I think the one you're thinking of, correct me if I'm wrong, is the Village Green Appreciation Society by that well-known band, the Kinks.
I think I'm getting them mixed up with the King Singers.
Right.
I think you're right, Mark.
Easy mistake.
I think you're right.
Easy mistake.
Yes. I know, it was the Italian job, wasn't it, at the end?
Yeah.
Where that man driving the coach is he's a bit too enthusiastic.
He is, isn't
they end up going over the edge of the cliff. Well, not actually. They're imprisoned by their own greed at the end of the film,
yes.
Mark.
Spoilers for those who haven't seen it.
Indeed.
All right, well, coming back to what we were talking about, then I've put the Kinks on for you. Would you like to give a shout out before I play it?
Yes, Molly, please, this week.
Right.
Because Molly has a new macerator, so I thought that would be a nice connection there.
Yes.
Well, not nice in one sense, but a good connection. An aesthetically pleasing. Well, I suppose it's not even aesthetically pleasing.
No. So that's very much on the theme, isn't it? Ones and twos. Well, twos, I suppose, a macerator.
It is.
Yeah.
And one might say it completes the circle. Let's put it that way.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
All right, John. Well, we'll put the Kinks. I nearly said the Kings there. They'll put the Kinks on for you. And I hope you get your ones and twos sorted out today, if not tomorrow, by Montgomery Clift.
Indeed. I hope so. I shall look forward to meeting him.
All right. Well, lovely to speak to you as ever, John. And speak to you next time.
Absolutely. I shall be here. I shall ring in. I'm always very enthusiastic about that. Great to speak to you, Mark. Great show.
Great to speak to you too, John. Cheerio, John.
Bye-bye.
Darren's Valley's radio station.